waiting until the last 2 games to secure their spot in the grand finals, keeping us on the edge of our seats. Welcome, Sonics!
EWC, PUBG, Grand Finals, let's kick it up, let's get airborne. Plane is up and active. We're going over Millie Base. This is a very southern to north plane path, ending up over Stallber. I cannot wait, let's go.
Not even going to get a sight line on them here, as you see where Sonics ended up after that E pickup, and they are in perfect position to take advantage of Petrichor Road.
Falcons reposition also just below the positioning that Petrichor Road's trying to hold on. Delwyn even taking some shots into what's going to be happening in this position. Petrichor Road in a ton of trouble right now. Throwables now starting to come out, landing very, very close. Connects up, but it's going to be actually Stakers. Gets the knock onto Akeslift, but Petrichor Road in a red zone right now as it is just raining upon them.
I don't know if this is where they wanted to stop or this is where they had to stop, but either way, it's not working out too well. Chewy will get the res on a Ming. Ike's left down to no HP. Can they get to him in time? Yes, they can. But Summer has gone down as well.
Okay, Delwyn very, very close to his position. That's what I was going to be worried about. Nades coming in. Just one member out. Make it none. TE picking up some kills in a desperation position. That is big.
Get yourself some points as a solo, my son. He's doing so well for that squad right now. Just staying alive, although Sonics has spotted him out. You can see Shrimsy shooting down the toesies. That looks like a free kill, a free point for Sonics. Let's see how far they want to commit to getting it.
Is that not the most Expendables thing, though? Okay, we can kind of hide here and maybe get some placement points, or I could get 3 kills. Let's just go ahead and go for the kills, guys. So Expendables does get eliminated, but by their own choice
Job
almost.
done. Yeah, I mean, what can you say? That's exactly what you'd love to see out of your solo player. In a situation like that is now, Cerberus, they're going to be running into the firing line. Sonic's going to get 2, get 3. Can they get any more? Can they finish off the squad? It's just down to Duckmai.
Sonics at 5 kills already, navigating a very open hillside and really trying to exploit it. They've got FaZe that's holding down Lumberyard.
Yeah, Sonics definitely feel like they're in the driver's seat for this end game here as FaZe, they did retreat to that hard cover, that big rock to play around. They would love to be able to get rid of 17 here, but immediately Xiaowu's going to find Corexi, and they're going to spot up another one as he tries to make a run, but Gustav with a great spray will take down Xiaowu. It's all down to Xiaobei.
Oh, even Daytrade taking the shots into the backside of 17 Gaming. Xiaobei trying to survive, but Gustav leading the way, should be able to spot it in just one moment. Goes for the spray, does manage to finish it. Circle pops, and it is going to favor Sonics and FaZe's position. Daytrade, the odd team out.
They're going to lose Corexi, and now Nurens will spot out Fex as well. As Sonics hears all of this going on, they see the kill feed popping. They're creeping over in this direction, but they just can't find the angle. Gustav just going to lie prone on the edge of the circle and try to survive. But we're going to take this moment to listen in on Sonics.
What are guys trying to blue tank it? Okay, last phase guys got the rocks.
We don't want to lose this
I'm
point
going
to
to try
phase,
to
Sherm.
go to green.
After the day guy dies, let's push.
We don't let him run it. No, we can't run it down.
4v1. Where is he?
He's on the rocks on blue.
Can you say I can probably run left? I can probably run left and kill him.
Sherm, let's run left. Or cover right, Sherm. I'm going to run left.
Let me cover right,
Yeah.
so he can't deny.
I'm grouping.
Take and me are going to push left.
He's edge on me. He's like on this tree. He's on our side of the rock.
I'm nading the tree. Is that an exact?
There we go. Sonics take our first game of the grand finals in a strong situation, playing from an emergency pickup, as you mentioned, Poro, to just, I mean, you can see smiles on the faces. A lot better start.
Fortune favors the bold when it gets to the grand finals, especially when there's only 12 games to play, and they took a high-risk play. The reward also equally as high as they come in with the victory.
Sonics already have 2 of their members that have shifted over into the east. That's why we're seeing such a wider wrap around. Tickleton's just kind of trapped back here for the time being, and I think that's what the Expendables are after. Do they know where he's at? 2 members going to be jumping out. Glorious, we've seen him spin around. They popped in a couple points. No, they're running directly into the compound.
Well, they know somebody's here,
though. They know somebody's here.
Pre-flashing that compound unless you know that somebody's here. So Tickleton,
so sneaky.
This is incredibly sneaky now. Kind of looking at the map and seeing where the rest of Sonics are.
The roaming vehicles might be enough to keep Tig in a safe position. This is well done. He didn't commit into too much looting. Oh, he's gonna spot, goes for the spray, doesn't get the knock on Wad, does get Glorious though. So now Tanvu, low health, those shots, that knock is gonna be big because the rest of Sonics are coming in on reinforcements saying, you wanna come after Tig? You're coming after all of us. Running down the hillside, Tanvu now in the receiving position of what he was trying to set up, going for some shots. He's got himself the sawed off though, trying to make sure that he doesn't overextend in this one, bouncing between, but it's gonna be just too many members. Sonics just comes in with gustos, keeps all their members.
And the Expendables not even in a position where they could get in vehicles and come provide some support because Delwyn was getting basically pinned down.
Freaks are actually rotating right into the Sonics here as they're starting to take shots at B, and he needs to be careful. As Guman will go down, Kick will find that knock, and here we go. Shots being traded back and forth, but Sonic still with the advantage. And while all of this is happening, look at Purdy Curdy all the way on the east side. He's actually taking so much space as Tiggleton with a huge double.
What a timing from Tig, realizing the nades were locked on over. They might back off. He peeks through the smoke and instantly able to take down 2. Kick will be dealt with, but that is a very, very nice reset for Sonics as they also get the circle down towards the south.
KDF still aware of that position, but they can at least move forward, so they find themselves in the circle, but now they're getting shot at by KDF as Salute will also find 17.
Yep, Freaks continuing to maneuver around smartly inside the compound that they have available. It's actually a surprisingly big compound to maintain full control of, because if they allow for just one team to get a foothold, just like that, you'll see 3-4 more other teams try to join the chaos as well. So the fact that they're able to still maintain this position all to themselves goes to show they've been playing a phenomenal defensive game from inside this Crossroads compound. Now it's just Fairest up. I don't think there's any chance he gets to him. Does he commit this? You will try and get the rest up. I'm not sure. In the meantime, now Sonics, knowing that they have to cross the road as well, will try and do so. Able to find the first one. Duck Juice down, Delvin down as well, as Strimsy gets the 2-point flush. 6 points confirmed so far for Sonics as they manage to make landfall on the other side of the circle. Issue is they're not in sight of the new circle just yet.
From 17 all the way down to, I would say, BB Team and Cerberus, one win suddenly puts you in the question for, are we going to be challenging for podium here? So Cameron, coming into tomorrow, there is so much to play for in 6 games.
Welcome back to the STC Arena. I've got Tig here from Sonics. An impressive day. Actually, I've got to say, a bit of an up and down day, let's be honest. I think you played 16 twice, but you got a chicken dinner, you got a win, and you managed to secure a lot of kills along the way. You're at the top of the table. I think you're in 4th right now. How did you feel the day went?
Ups and downs. 2 16th places are obviously not ideal, but we are in a streak of no 0-point games. Hopefully we can keep that up tomorrow. It's insane. The leaderboard is so stacked. These games are so difficult. Finding space and opportune fights is just so insanely hard at the moment.
I think one of the most obvious things for a lot of people at home and for us, especially backstage, is noticing the pace of play being significantly slower, a bit more passive by a lot of teams, especially like compared to the group stage. Are you guys feeling it as well, and is it suiting your play style a bit better?
No, I feel like we're getting hunted every time we're weak. It's like sharks in the water, you know. I mean, TE literally saw me land at a warehouse alone earlier and drove out of their loot spot and crashed me, and I just luckily had a truck to hide in and, you know, kind of got my little rat kills, but...
Now, I really wanted to just quickly chat to you about your coach, Gunnar. Because, you know, I feel like coaches, they don't really get enough love over here because, you know, they're in the background, but they're always there. They're always supporting you. What does your coach do for you guys? What does Gunnar do for you in terms of, like, strategically, mentally? Like, how does he assist the team? It's time to shout him out. Come on.
He just kind of loiters. Nah, I'm kidding. Nah, he's ex-military, so he's very good with discipline, and he's very good with keeping our mentality in check. You know, when you're playing esports and you're, like, stressed out or you're like, this, that, I'm scared or whatever, he's like, bro, like, I've been to war or something, you know, and like it strains you out.
Yeah, no more complaining for you, Tig. Really appreciate it, man. Wish you best of luck in tomorrow's grand finals. It's going to be an incredible day. And shout out to the coaches.
It all comes down to this. It's the final day of PUBG here at the Esports World Cup, and we find out who is going to prepare the best.
Esports World Cup. Now we move into our final day of the grand finals. Let's get this going. My name is Matcham, joined by Porasaurus, and we're going to be taking you through the action. We got 6 games lined up to walk you through.
And look where we're going. You talk about FaZe. We've been saying it to each other that we'd love to see a circle go up to the northeast. It feels like it's been forever.
All the smoke's now starting to plume up. They tried to get the smoke wall down. Is it going to be enough? Looks like they might be moving a bit more into Danoa's line. They're trying to crest in. Luke's already taken a lot of damage, trying to maneuver in. Doesn't manage to make it. It's going to be Danoa just raining in bullet upon bullet upon. The 2 members already down for TSM. Can they at least manage to get somebody and another down? Just one up trying to make their way. No, TSM cannot find it.
Right place, right time for Sonics and for Danoa. In the end, TSM, for all of their struggles, for all of their heroics, they will go down in 7th place as Ming will get taken down by Spiro again.
Day trade is where so much of these 2 squads' attention keeps getting pulled to, is they've got their back right up against that zone, trying to creep out. A couple of throwables being exchanged, but it's going to be Sonics. Spots Day trade. H1 makes it look easy. Now Danoa repositions around this one. Sonics now in 2nd place. Just a couple more points puts them into 1st. Danoa, though, this could be a massive come up for them. Danoa thought that they could make some pushes around inside the compound, find the Sonics members, and now they put themselves into a trapped position. This is what Danoa was wanting to really try to capitalize on, and now Sonics with the shift has been massive. There goes the shots. 2 already down. It's going to be Danoa trying to defend up, but look at Spray's going to have Damon. He finds it all. Oh my God, Sonics barely picking up there at the end. That should put them in 1st place, but man, that was close.
Wow, that was dangerous as they jumped into the smoke cloud, trying to make sure that they could prevent Danoa from turning those, giving those kills over to the blue. They wanted as many points as they can, but you could see the smoke cloud got in the way. He shot his own teammate in the back of the head, but eventually they did get that final kill, and that's another big victory for the Sonics.
It felt like lemmings there for a second, just jumping off the side, but Sonics should find themselves in 1st now after getting that victory. This is oh so spicy. Last game of Miramar for EWC PUBG. This is a phenomenal thing that we've been seeing. Great last game, and Miramar always just gives me exactly what I want to. This circle gets so cool as you end up with this fields in the middle that's open, and instead now you end up with all this hillside firefighting while Pozo is going on, and just a giant donut inside of what's going on with the fields in the middle. Kickstart spots out another one, move it in. 17 Gaming in a ton of trouble. Reinforcements for Sonics are coming up back behind them, but just leading the way, picking off one at a time. Little Ghost having to run for the hills. No good options. TSM's already spotted him out. Freaks on the other side of it, taking some shots into what's going to be going on with Sonics to stall them out. Look at the Sonics knows where Corexi is. They're lined in. They're focused on Corexi. They know where Petrichor Road is, but they've got their members drop down. Tickleton and Shrimsy looking directly into that shack. For the moment that Corexi has to step out, they want to take him down. They want to get the kill point and specifically the placement point differential as well. They want more space away from what they know is to be a heavy fragging phase. You're sitting at 10 kills. Corexi, do you surrender it to the blue? Do you deny it? You've got to. This is one of the stages you just have to deny the blue. You cannot give it to Sonics. So he is going to go down. But with that, the shift is going to come in, and you can see Sonics sitting at 76 right now, looking in. Now Petrichor Road, how are you going to handle it? Back up against the blue zone, you have to move into Sonics defense.
I mean, FaZe knows exactly who's left alive in this circle. They know that they cannot afford to give a single point over as they are in contention for this 1st place prize, for that prize money, for all those PGC points. We'll see how Sonics decides to try to deal this. How do you crack this nut here? It's going to be tough, but the one thing they've got going for them is that Petrichor Road has their backs against the wall. They're going to have to be the first ones to move here, and H-Win's position on that rock could be huge.
I mean, well, yes, X-Lift, awesome. We know that. Chewy has been absolutely popping off inside of this as well. Stepping in, you can see the smokes now blooming out. Ming being more aggressive,
tough,
playing in. Yeah, this is
you
so
don't want
hard.
to push through the smokes.
This is roughly a 2v2 with the assistance from H1 at range. Chewy hasn't been able to find it just quite yet. Tickleton steps in, goes for the spray up the hill, does manage to take down Ming, does not manage to get the other spots out. Tig don't pop it off when he needs to, trying to find the angle in. He's out of ammo though. He has to step away from the rock. He's going to go down. Shrimsy now has to maneuver in. 2v1. Summer dancing around the cover. Does not want to step, but every bullet means a potential reload. Now Shrimsy moves in, steps up. What can you do? Peeks around all over the place. Summer wants to hold it, wants to get the flush, but it is neck and neck. Sonics now in 1st.
Oh, that's a dangerous reload to go for Shrimsy, but he manages to pull it off, and there you go. Back-to-back victories for Sonics.
It has been neck and neck the whole way through. Kill counts bouncing back before, but it's going to be Sonics getting their off of placement points.
All right, let's talk about the overall rankings here, because Sonics is creating a bit of a cushion against most of the teams here now, with 83 points up at the top. FaZe on their heels at the moment in second place. TSM in third. It's Western domination right now.
Well, Valley Thai have retreated back to their compound. I mean, why wouldn't you? They're dead center circle. They just lost Unique, so let's keep 3 up. Meanwhile, Na'Vi and Sonics running into each other in rotation on the very southern side. They'll find Sosed. The rest of the team for Na'Vi is already in zone, but they're still in vehicles, and now they're heading it back down towards the south, trying to get themselves into position to maybe gatekeep what's left of Sonics here. Belmoth, they know exactly where he is. He's going to try to find them as H-Win, and what's left of Sonics going to try to take the fight back to Na'Vi, but Diffix on the clock. He'll find one. Tiggleton, though, will get the trade.
Just got to fight your way into this when there are no other options. Back up against the blue zone, you've got to make some moves. You've got to go for the sprays. They're going to commit in. They know every single point matters. They've got FaZe that's tailing right back behind them, but FaZe having the exact same problem over into the north.
Is still outside the circle as now the push comes around the side, but Ming instantly connects onto one. Ixlip finds the second, but now Sonics with mortars in hand taking out Ming. And Tiggleton finds the third from maximum distance. Sonics interferes and takes out Petrichor.
Are you kidding me? He finds mortars again at a global. He is so accurate with those. That is disgusting from the Sonics, but more importantly, the trigonometry is in play.
Absolutely insane. This fight could be very decisive of who comes out victorious. Of all gamers global, you can see they're eyeing this compound.
And so here comes the car. Zest now getting ready for the pull-up, Toby.
Nades in hands of all of the players of Sonics. They want to take them out before they even get inside the buildings. Zest is the only player current on this run. But now let's listen into the Sonics.
He's not close left on the doorway, boys. We have a B0, I'm only the flush.
One drove back, he didn't hit. He got knocked out. Yeah. Chill out. The rest aren't on us, I don't think. Max one. I saw one drive and hit us and he left. Good counts.
Team close southeast dip.
Pero's taking our other dip.
Boys,
watch out,
come pick my window here, boys.
Watch out, Tig, I'm gonna pan.
We got recrash. I flushed one, I'm running back.
Tig, can you watch my vault on yellow window? Watch my right vault.
Yeah. Wait, they're crashing left.
I got front.
They're going to
crash left, yeah.
On my window, close. You can peek, yep.
One more is on the Shrimsy side. Is that last?
He's putting on blue.
He's on Shrimsy side.
Did you molly me, Shrimp?
Yeah, I did. I mollied off your window.
Okay, he's on blue. I'm going to flash it.
Is he on the wall outside?
I think he's prone on the dasting on blue ping on the wall.
Shot in the back.
Yeah. Take your time.
Do we have any lethal?
No lethal. I'm gonna
1 HP.
I'm gonna peek your Tig.
He's close. Super close.
On me! Para push! He's close. I'm coming back.
Nade on 1 HP.
It's Sir. Para push. Be crawled up top.
We can kill this guy on me if you want.
Boys, I think my boom's about to get small.
Yeah, there's 2 on my wall. They're crouch walking. They don't know I'm in this room.
Can we kill this AGG guy?
Resin? I can. Hey, there's only 2 of them served close. Yeah, AGD's.
On my wall outside, they're nading.
They're on the east. We can slow it down.
They're going to fight.
AGG one knock. They're dead.
So I can peek your back wall.
Okay, pick out back wall. I'm going to pick roof.
Just served.
I'm flashing.
He's 1 HP on your wall.
They have an anchor, brother, ahead.
Slow down.
I have to run back. I'm not in a good
Not their anchor, not their anchor.
Nice.
In the far dip.
Comes. They're in the building.
Okay, I'm flashing close outside.
Another one anchor.
Okay.
One setting.
Last anchor, green. 100%. 1 HP.
I have one knock over there. Can we use
Okay, it's 1 HP. I don't have any util.
We're fat guys. We're fat guys.
Yeah, reset. I have a mortar. How far is that? Slow it down, guys.
120.
Right, levels.
Get on roof.
I'm smoking.
We're good, guys.
Trying to isolate. Does James shoot him? No, he does not. You know what? I like this, James. Again, understanding the situation. Let's duck my sit alive.
Yes,
Might as
so
well
smart.
leave him as a threat. Perfect understanding of the situation that you are in. Let him help you. You know you're outnumbered. Why not play a 5v3 against Sonics instead?
Especially because he knows he can get that point at any time,
Exactly.
right? It's a free kill, but he's still letting them put the pressure.
Oh.
Sonics now will fall down to just 1 member left.
What a play, what a setup, what an understanding from James, trying to perfectly play this finish out for FaZe Clan. They could take first with a win here. Coming into the final game as Corexi takes down Zolosi. Now, just 1 left alive, and FaZe Clan sweeps the table off with a win in the second to final final match of Esports World Cup.
And now they've set themselves up for success here. 99 points, 1 point ahead of Sonics here, Toughies.
Matt, 99, 98, 96, and then TSM's not even out of it. They're at 91. They're only 8 points off of first, and KDF, the Freaks, still one banger of a match, and the others have a bad one, and they're up in the top. And that, it's just crazy to see it this. Normally at this point, we're trying to sell you a story that maybe it's two teams in the race. I don't have to sell you anything because these guys are playing so excitingly.
Rarely have we ever, if ever at all, had 4 teams fighting for the trophy in the very final match of a global championship. We are dialed in, we are ready, and hopefully the players are as well, as we for the last time in all of Esports World Cup take to the battlefield to crown a champion of what will have been one of the most tight races in all of PUBG Esports history.
And TSM, being the beneficiaries of this shift, have gotten here early. We saw them take care of BBT. We talked about it already, but now they have to depend against all the teams coming into their north as well as their west. But now Sonics taking shots, trying to chase down Cerberus, will find Haisaki.
Cerberus is turning around on this one, though. You're seeing it. They're coming back towards Haisaki. This could be dangerous for Sonics. Are they turning around on this too?
No, I think Sonics is just trying to get out of there. They're trying to get away as quickly as possible to at least find the dip for now, and it looks like they're going to stop. They're going to stop on this fight, Toby. They're going to try to take it to Cerberus.
Sonics is turning it around. Dogmite down already. Adrian down to low HP. Himmers can't hit these shots that he so desperately needs to land. Shrimsy able to take down Haisaki as well as they find Sololsi too. This could be a clean sweep for Sonics, a perfect start to the final match of the tournament, but they need to find Himmers, and there they go. 4 points in the bag for Sonics early on.
Beautiful wipe coming out from the Sonics, and they don't take a single knock in return, and so now if they wanted to, they could shift to AGG.
If Sonics hear shots, they might just wrap East on foot, but then the question becomes, how does Freaks respond to this? Is there any fight in which they want to engage? Because they see day trade out. They see 17 out. They know they have a 20+ point buffer to the teams below them, and now the first shots are going to be fired. And it's actually Atrin all the way down south, finding Flood in a solid off angle. 5th point for Sonics already, and we are only in phase 3. Sonics now has to make their move forward as well, but they're sat in a Korean bow effectively on that southern side. Phase seen over the top. Team's first one to fall. When does Fex strike? Here he comes. One down. Icelift confirmed.
And can he be the hero? Fex about to be the other team about to fall in this running here. Currently he's in 2nd place, tied with first in the Sonics. Ming making that push forward, and they realize it's just down to one member. Fex, can you save this game? Can you make the push? He'll find Chewy, but no, FaZe is out. And you can see Sonics are not trying to move just yet, even though their backs are against the blue. They're just waiting for the last possible moment to move to see if they have any sort of advantage, and you can see the smoke wall is starting to form, which will give them a little push forward.
Important knock coming through from Summer. They're trying to figure out, do we go west, do we go east, how to re-approach this next shift. The circle has swung towards the east, but they want to wait for Freaks to try and make a move down the hillside first.
Petrichor Road jumped up by that 1 point, so they are currently sitting in first place. Sonics now moving with that smoke wall, and they've actually been given room. They have room in the southwest, and they will find a spot to play. It is quite open, though.
They're not inside the circle just yet either. They have to crest around the eastern side of that ridgeline from where they would be visible to Danova. This fight is still going on. Petrichor against Freaks, 5th against 2nd, trying to decide who's going to win this tournament. The thing is now, Sonics are going to see this up above. They might just want to engage on this. They have the hold with the backs turned. Yes, they do.
Oh, they do. And so that is it. The Freaks are gone, and Sonics get the majority of those kills.
Exactly. 2 points rewarded for Sonics. They're going to be sat tied still at 109. 4 teams left alive. Sonics and Petrichor both knowing where they have one another now. As Snakers finally joins the party, finds Ming. Summer down as well. Petrichor down and out. And that should confirm it with them eliminated in 3rd.
Unbelievable. The Sonics end up doing it, but still, Danawa has the opportunity. They can jump up. They can take 6th place. They can still make this work. And yes, for the Falcons, they can jump Na'Vi at the very least, including AGG.
Everybody wanted Smash Rule. Everybody wanted to see the winner of the tournament win the final game. Well, you might just see it here, even without those rules in place. Danawa, 4 Alive, have won a phenomenal game, almost in this exact position.
As there's only 2 members up, they actually managed to get 3, and they're trying to get Tig up here as well.
Just exactly got all 4 players up just for Kickstart to be taken down once again. Again, the isolation play on the side of Danawa has been picture perfect. The steal set around the southern side, goes for H-Win, finds him as well, and there you have it. Danawa will win the final match of the tournament, but our eyes instantly go to the Sonics. What an effort they have put through. They conquered Americas. Now they've conquered the world yet again. They are your PUBG Esports World Cup champions, Sonics!
Boys, claim your key and insert it into the Esports World Cup trophy.
PUBG fans around the world, we have our Esports World Cup champions of PUBG. It is Sonics!
Boys, it's been an incredible journey. And you know what? This is the second time you guys have done this. You came last year, you dominated the competition. You came again in 2024 at the Esports World Cup. You left it to the last final moment. How does it feel?
H-Win, I'll let you answer that one. How does it feel right now? Try to put it into words, buddy.
I mean, it feels like we won as a team. It's great to get our newest player kickstart a championship, and that's what matters the most to me.
Kickstart, let's come to you, buddy. How does it feel to win this championship, to hold that trophy in your hands, and to do it in that fashion as well, right down to the last few moments of this tournament?
It's honestly insane. There's not really any words to put it in. I've watched at international lands, you know, people win, and I've gotten second twice, and it's not fun watching. It's really depressing. But I'm here, it doesn't even feel real, and I just put full faith in the team. They let me join, they picked me up, I changed, you know. The best mental team I've ever been on. We're literally a family, and it just feels great to win with them, honestly.
I can imagine it does feel good.
Yeah, Tigleton, I have a question for you. So, you guys were pushing towards Stalber, you saw the zone shifting towards the north, and then you saw Cerberus, you knocked one of them down, and then you saw 3 members running towards you. What was the reaction then? What was going through your guys' minds at that point?
Well, I kind of drive by this guy from so far away, and I knew I lit him up. I said, Kick, he's 1 HP. Kick hit this ridiculous shot and knocked him. I saw one hit the compound, one go for the revive. I knew there was one on the hill. We were like, what do we do, what do we do? I said, crash this guy on the hill immediately. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. And we crashed him, and we just smoked him.
I love that. I love the call. I love the confidence. Man. And you guys, again, it was stressful until the very last moments. Barney, what a final.
What a final indeed. Finally, Gunnar, I'm going to give you an opportunity to say thank you to the fans, the supporters. You guys have a huge fan base. Everyone's loving you guys right now, and your Esports World Cup champions. What would you like to say to them?
Thank you so much, obviously, to all the fans, our organization, PUBG, Esports World Cup in Saudi for hosting us. Dr. Suleiman, yeah. And then, honestly, the biggest thank you to these guys for just always being there for me, allowing me to be their coach, allowing me to learn from them. Hopefully they can learn something from me, whether it's not PUBG, maybe it's something about life, but generally love these guys.
And I'm sure that the love is mutual. Everyone's having a great time right now, especially you guys. But for one final time, we want you guys to lift that trophy and just soak in this moment. So for that one final time, Sandstorm, your Esports World Cup champions of PUBG, Sonics!